Hi, this is Mr. Payton. Welcome to Ancient Civilizations. In this episode, we're going to talk about Mesopotamia. I live here in the United States, southwestern United States in Arizona. So you're probably wondering why we're talking about something that used to be located in what is known as modern-day Iraq. Well, Mesopotamia had a huge impact on things that we do today. Now let's start off with exactly where it was. It was located again in Iraq, which is, for many of us who don't know, that's in Asia. And when we think about early times and ancient times, much of what we know happened in the Asias and the Europes and the African areas in terms of our history. Some of the groups that were associated with Mesopotamia include, but are not limited to, Assyrians, Babylonians, Akkadians, as well as Sumerians. One of the most influential figures of that time was someone known by Hammurabi. I think I'm saying that correct. One of the kings of Babylon back in the 1700s, that is 1700 BC. The Hammurabi Code was extensive, over 200 rules, laws, and ideas. But those ideas and those laws, just the idea that someone came up with that vast of a system to try to govern the area that they were ruling, has become the foundation for a lot of the things that we do now. Now, Hammurabi's code was very strict. Most of the violations ended in death, so unfortunately, we have amended that type of idea. But it's just the thought that a civilization required that much specificity and took that much into account when it came to governing their people. The other thing about Mesopotamia is to think about some of their architecture. Now, they had a temple that they called a ziggurat. Again, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And it looked like a pyramid, but it was a bit more deliberate in its look in terms of its steps. And these types of ideas, as you look at other cultures as it moved forward, really contributed to what we know to be today. So as we think about in ancient Mesopotamia, we think about the Assyrians and Sumerians and Babylonians, sometimes you start thinking about things like maybe like the Scorpion King or something like that. And a lot of the warlords or a lot of those periods of time really for us seem to be all fiction. But when we really think about it, coming back to some of the things they did in terms of government, in terms of architecture, and in terms of leadership, we can give a lot of credit to ancient Mesopotamia. Thank you for watching Ancient Civilizations. Hope to see you in the next episode.